Now, let's have a look at some of the interactions President Donald Trump had with the world leaders. He almost forgot Keir Starmer was even there, the man who has done really nothing to help this peace deal. Watch this awkward moment.
Where's the United Kingdom? Where's our friend? Come here. Is everything going good?
Very good.
That's very nice of you here. These people all came in like 20-minute notice.
What just happened on the world stage left millions speechless. Donald Trump, yes, that Donald Trump just delivered a verbal jab that has British politics in meltdown mode. And at the center of it all, Prime Minister Keir Starmer caught completely off guard in a moment that's now gone viral across the planet. This wasn't just a slip of the tongue.
And I think it's fantastic. And we have so many others, and just so many others.
Oh dear, I think he thought he was going to have his little moment and he was going to speak. You're not speaking, Keir. You had nothing to do with it. In fact, the likes of Keir Starmer, Emmanuel Macron from France, our own Prime Minister Albanese, really, they did not help this peace deal. They, if anything, set it back. And Marco Rubio made that point, didn't he? That every time one of them would pull a stunt, recognise the Palestinian state, the Palestinians would walk away from the negotiating table.
This moment, from a leadership perspective, belongs to President Trump. Everybody knows
It was an international embarrassment. So what did Trump say, and why has it left Westminster fuming? Let's break it down. It all went down at a high-profile global summit, a gathering meant to showcase diplomacy and unity. World leaders lined up for greetings, cameras flashing, reporters everywhere. And then came Trump's moment. He was shaking hands, cracking jokes, doing his usual showman routine, when he suddenly looked around the room and asked, loud enough for everyone to hear, "Where's the United Kingdom? Where's my friend?" A few chuckles rippled through the crowd. Then, from the back, Keir Starmer awkwardly stepped forward. What followed next? Pure political theater. Trump smirked, reached out his hand, and delivered a line that stunned the room. "Oh, it's you. I almost forgot the UK was even here. I mean, you've done nothing for this peace deal." The silence that followed was deafening. Cameras caught diplomats shifting in their seats, journalists scrambling for reaction shots, and Starmer trying his best to keep that polite, diplomatic smile. But the tension was unmistakable. One moment later, Trump laughed it off and moved on, leaving Starmer standing there, red-faced and visibly rattled. Within minutes, the clip exploded online. TikTok, X, YouTube, all flooded with that same moment. Hashtags like hashtag Trump vs Starmer and hashtag UK meltdown shot to the top of global trends. Trump supporters called it a power move. British commentators called it a humiliation. And late-night American hosts, they turned it into comedy gold. In the UK, even tabloids couldn't resist. Headlines screamed about the forgotten Prime Minister and Trump's savage summit moment. It was chaos, memes, and mockery, all rolled into one. Starmer, trying to control the damage, faced reporters later that day. He brushed it off, saying his meeting with Trump had been productive and focused on cooperation. But the body language told a different story. His forced smile, the clipped tone, it said everything. Behind the scenes, Labour insiders were furious. According to leaks, senior aides called Trump's remarks unprofessional, insulting, and designed to humiliate. But by then, the damage was already done. The moment had taken on a life of its own. Meanwhile, conservatives back home wasted no time pouncing. Tory MPs mocked Starmer as invisible on the world stage, accusing him of being soft and diplomatically irrelevant. Even neutral commentators began asking tough questions. Does Britain still have the global presence it once did? Or has the UK become an afterthought in the eyes of world powers? Trump's quip, whether spontaneous or calculated, seemed to touch a raw nerve about Britain's role in a rapidly changing world. And here's where it gets interesting. Many analysts believe this wasn't just Trump being Trump, it was strategy. He's done it before, with Macron, Merkel, even Trudeau. Public humiliation is his favorite power play. By downplaying Starmer in front of other leaders, Trump reminded everyone, intentionally or not, that he still sets the tone in any room he enters. In Trump's world, you're either a player or you're forgotten. And this time, he made sure to remind Starmer, and by extension, Britain, exactly where he thinks they stand. So, was it just a harmless joke or a calculated political message? Did Trump expose Starmer's weakness, or reveal his own need to dominate the spotlight? One thing's certain, that single moment has reignited questions about Britain's influence, Starmer's leadership, and Trump's uncanny ability to steal every headline. What's your take? Did Trump go too far, or was it just vintage Trump? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you love political drama, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping stories from the wild world of global politics. Because this feud is just getting started.